Hi, everybody. I'm Mark Elliott. I only speak for myself in these videos. It's been brought to my attention that I need to explain a bit more about who I am and why you should listen to me. So this video is going to contain more bragging than I'm really comfortable with, but just to let people know my credentials and hopefully give what I say some credibility. So I grew up in Sunnyvale, California, in the heart of the Silicon Valley, the son of a child psychiatrist and a pain specialist nurse. I was a pretty poor student through most of my childhood, sort of a B and C student, sort of just cruising along, and started my college journey at De Anza College in Cupertino, where I started actually engaging with school and becoming a very good student. I then transferred to the University of California, San Diego, with the intention of being a lawyer. So I studied political science and was quickly persuaded by several attorneys to not actually go into law. And after some soul searching and falling in love with some biology classes, I decided that I wanted to go into medicine. So that added another year onto my undergraduate time at UCSD. I then took a gap year to apply to medical school and do some research. I then, by the skin of my teeth, got into Weill Cornell medicine out in New York City and did a total of 5 years, including one gap year doing neuroscience research. My time at Cornell was probably my most academically successful. I graduated in the top 3 of my class of 103 at Cornell, mostly due to clinical grades. I then moved on to my dream institution, which was the University of California at San Francisco, where I did 3 years of adult residency and 2 years of child fellowship. The second year I was the chief fellow. And then took another gap year. I built my little private practice and read a lot during that year, mostly about mindfulness and meditation and the like. And then I did one more formal year of training at the University of Colorado at Denver, or Anschutz, in addiction psychiatry for one more year. I then took some time off and got my head straight a bit, and then took a position at the San Francisco Veterans Administration, the San Francisco VA, where I currently work and teach, see patients and teach, and I'm a clinical faculty member at UCSF. Again, I do not speak for either of these institutions at any time during these videos, but I do work for them. Clinically, these days, I split my time between general psychiatry and addiction psychiatry. On the addiction side, I mostly see methamphetamine, tobacco, alcohol, and gambling a fair bit these days. It seems worth mentioning, too, that even outside of my formal academic work, I've been obsessed with the problem of addiction for a very long time. I grew up in the Bay Area in the late 90s, early 2000s, when methamphetamine was really rising for the first time since the 60s. And many of my friends and associates of various sorts got caught up in methamphetamine pretty severely, and I saw the terrible toll that it could take. I've dedicated a great deal of my life to thinking about how to solve these problems since then. So hopefully that's more than enough bragging, and we can move on to more interesting things. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and obviously like and subscribe and stuff. See you later.